Getting the white shell Squirtle is pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Others in this building may dispute it though.
You know, starting the matchup with you know, Koi. Koi the Roy. This is going to be a very neutral start. Both characters are great in the neutral with their very extensive dashing and
we're already seeing a ton of damage being built up by Squirtle. That's 61% off of one neutral win.
Yes, just getting 60% from that very strong start in the neutral. Both of these characters excel at carrying that damage just at lower percents. The combo is working a lot better at lower percents than they do higher percents, and that's why we see characters like a lot of players switching from Squirtle to Ivysaur after they get to like 60 or 70%. But this is a great pick for Denti against Roy because
but one advantage that Squirtle has in the Croy matchup is that Squirtle can be very hard for the Croys to hit with strong hits.
Very hard to hit. Squirtle's a low-profile character and very fast as that.
Sort of just run around and dance around their options.
Yes, and we see not able to recover with Squirtle in that situation. Very precarious, so he switches to Ivysaur to get up the Razor Leaf and hit him as he's charging out the Flare Blade. So
and
great
the
stuff from Denti here.
Bring it out. Oh, and he lets him get back.
Yeah, that's going to be a combo.
We're already going to see another down throw.
Ooh. Yeah, and what Gidy needs to do against that combo is start SDIing.
SDI those down airs?
Yes, not a lot of SDI is relevant in this game, but against Squirtle, it's actually relevant against his down air. You can SDI up to get out of his down air and
you can avoid those regab setups.
Yes. It might be harder for a character like Roy because Roy's a fast faller, but it's still possible. And we see just Denti carrying the advantage here. Roy not the greatest at getting to the ground. Doesn't have a lot of options. So.
And I think that and his best options for it can be pretty telegraphed.
Yes. And Denti hit that back here, got him off stage, but tried to go for the Nair, and it didn't really work out. So we're going to see him
Flame Breath to start a Edge Guard scenario.
Yes. The Flamethrower is actually great against the characters with not a lot of great recoveries, and against Roy especially because Roy does not ledge snap. So getting the guaranteed damage off the Flamethrower, potentially setting up for a kill, which we see here. So strong stuff from Denti coming out right now. Still possible for Gidy to get in there. Roy is a great character to getting the kills early if he gets the correct spacing.
I think one section he could be further capitalizing on is whenever he has Denti on ledge, any of the Pokemon, the Croy can exceptionally keep on ledge with their ledge trapping. Very strong.
Yes, we're going to need to see a lot of patience from Gidy here. Just trying to get in on Squirtle. It's not working out.
Oh, and a down smash of 2-frame?
With the down smash. That's going to do it.
But it's not going to be enough. It's just barely
not necessarily a 2-frame because Roy doesn't always ledge snap.
Oh, that's true.
Very easy to hit that character.
The forward tilt, and then you can catch that tech chase with the down smash.
Yeah, that's actually a great tech chase option. Squirtle's down smash has a lot of range, and it's just abusing it in this matchup right now, keeping Gidy off stage and putting him off stage with the same move.
And the back off stage again. Team on the ledge. This is a very high percent.
Oh, we tried to go for the back throw mix-up. Didn't work out that time.
Oh, the jab raw back air.
Yeah, so he kind of tried to go for something off stage. Didn't work out, and luckily did not get killed for that. So back on stage we go.
Ooh, strong. Up air to forward air.
Yes, Roy's up air is actually great for getting lower percent confirmed, or especially at mid percent.
That's that grab is game one for Denti.
Yes.
Due to Gidy making his tag Croy, I'm wondering if we might see him switch over to Chrom because Denti seemed really comfortable playing Squirtle for the majority of that matchup. Yeah. And it's very hard for Roy to sweet spot the small characters like Squirtle.
For a lot of players that play Roy or Chrom, they might try to switch to the other character because they play very similarly, but they have different ways they can press advantage in matchups. For Chrom especially, we're not going to see it here, but Chrom is great because he does no disjoints on his aerials or tilts or any of his sword movements, so he can use his sword at a bigger range than Roy can. And his forward tilt is a little bit different. It hits farther and it hits lower. So
and he also has that little step forward that he takes during it.
It's easier to control characters like Squirtle who are lower profile with that forward tilt.
But we're going to see a return to the Roy.
And see Gidy trying to get around these down airs, but Squirtle's very strong aerials.
Extremely good punish game coming out here from Denti.
Oh,
he's just making the most out of every hit he's getting.
Yeah, just a little bit impatient on that recovery there. So Denti's going to get back on stage for almost for free. And Denti is just having a strong neutral right now, almost untouched for a very long time. Getting that one jab and getting 5%. So still possible for Gidy to get in there. He needs to do a little bit more tilts that work better against Squirtle. So like down tilt.
Down tilt very good in this matchup.
Yes. Down tilt, as for Roy, when it's sweet spots or sour spots, sweet spots at low percent, it's great for setting up stuff like tech chases because it puts a very low knockback on your opponent.
And Roy's smash attacks, specifically his forward smash, very strong and kill very early, especially on a light character like Squirtle. So
yeah, right now it might actually kill if he hits it at the ledge. So
right now, something like forward throw to a tech chase could spell Denti's doom, but that rage being taken away.
Strong stuff from Denti. We're going to see him just controlling Roy with these very early kill combo percents.
And look at these punishes from
Almost
Denti. He's building up so much.
60% from just one grab in the neutral. And hitting the air dodge.
Covering that air dodge with the forward smash.
That's going to do it.
Putting himself back in it.
Yes, and I actually think for Gidy, the plan against Pokemon Trainer is trying to get Denti to switch off of Squirtle because Roy might do a lot better against these characters like Ivysaur or Charizard who don't low profile as much and are a little bit slower.
And Roy's advantage state against the Ivysaur is extremely strong.
Yes, and as you can see here, because Ivysaur is not as low to the ground or as fast as Squirtle, Gidy's actually able to make the comeback and get into the lead for the first time.
He's able to get more of these neutral wins.
Yeah.
And thanks to the bigger hurt box, he's getting even stronger punishes.
Oh, he had the read there with that back air, but he misspaced it just a little bit, so he got hit with the flamethrower on the way up on stage. Oh, but that back air is going to do it.
Here's
a great option.
Still a very close game, though. A sweet spot back air will kill Denti at this percent.
Yeah, gotta be careful of that move. Great for Charizard when retreating, as we saw there. Just getting that back air, even at the mid percent of his tail, just getting that kill.
And the sour spot, but it wasn't able to set up into a kill.
Yeah, the sour spot up there into the sweet spot forward air, but it was on the other side of the stage, so it did not kill. Oh, we're gonna see, we might see Gidy try to set up for a jab confirm. We might jab into back air, jab into forward air, but Denti just not having it, and that counter
actually spelling his doom.
Yeah, it's a little bit too laggy on that counter, especially just from the ledge. So that's gonna do it for that set.
Gidy had a couple of really good moments, but Denti's punish game was just exquisite with Squirtle, just constantly building up tons of percent off of every single neutral
very
win.
Consistently just getting 60% every time you hit him at 0%. So strong stuff from Denti there. And a good showing from Gidy. You know, he played the matchup as well as he could, but you know.
And once he actually was able to get Denti to switch over to Ivysaur, the stock that stock was almost didn't take it, but he got a ton of percent built up really fast and was winning neutral for a really long time with Ivysaur.
That's just the game plan against these characters like Pokemon Trainer. Squirtle, a very strong character in the neutral, almost Sheik-like in how he